Welcome to RealNex training videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your Office 365 to your RealNex account. First thing we want to do is log in. So I'm going to go ahead and get logged in. If you have already set up your default home page, a lot of people like to set up the CRM as the default, as I have it here. Once you're in the default, or once you're in the CRM in RealNex Core, which if you open the hamburger is right here under CRM, close the hamburger, come all the way across to My Account, click on My Account, click on Sync, and then click on Outlook Sync. Once you have this up, we want to go ahead and link our account. Now, an important note, if you're logged in, let's say you have more than 2 Office 365 accounts. I'm fortunate or unfortunate, however you want to look at it, to have 3 Office 365 accounts. So whichever one you're logged into currently, it's going to auto log you in when you click link account. So make sure you're either logged out of Office 365 so you can choose the account you want when you go to link, or log out, log back in to the account you want to sync to RealNex, and then come in here, hit link account, and since I'm already logged in, it's going to log me in automatically, which is fine because I'm going to unhook it as soon as we're done here, because this is the demo account and people don't need to see my demo account. So let me close that so that doesn't happen again. All right, and once you do that, now we want to set up our contacts. So I go to setup. There are a few ways you can do it. You can either synchronize both directions. So if you want any additions or changes that you make in Outlook to change in RealNex, that is from that's importing from Outlook to RealNex. If you want to change from RealNex, so if you add or edit a contact, not delete. If you delete from either side, it will not delete the contacts in either one, only additions and edits. Then that would be called exporting from RealNex to Outlook. If you want them to go both directions and talk to each other, then that's synchronizing RealNex and Outlook contacts. If you don't want to synchronize at all, you just checkbox that. You still have to fill the rest of this out and save it, but it will not sync and you won't have to worry about it. So we're just going to show it like this. You will have to either select a group or create a group. To create a group, just hit the plus button. Most people just call it Outlook Contacts, and then they hit save. Yes, and then you select the folder you want. There's probably only going to be one unless you have a whole bunch of subfolders. Recommendation at that point would be to move all the contacts that you want from those subfolders into your CRM into one main folder, get them over, and then you can change it back if you want to. On your first one, you're going to do it manually. Hit save. So I can go ahead and hit save because I'm not actually going to sync this. Then hit sync. Depending on how many contacts you have in your Outlook will depend on how long it will take. I've seen it take as quick as 5 seconds. I've seen it take as long as 2.5 minutes. So it just depends on how many contacts you have. Once it syncs and it's done, come back to setup. Come over here, change it to auto, hit save, and then from this point forward, when Outlook does their sync, and we don't know when that occurs, it happens multiple times a day, then it will go ahead and sync those contacts throughout the day, and you won't have to worry about it. I'm going to cancel that. On events, hit setup. You probably definitely want to synchronize both your RealNex Outlook and your RealNex and your Outlook calendars. So that's what events are. That's your calendar. You can again do it just so you export out of RealNex or import from Outlook, or don't sync your calendar at all. If you're syncing, make sure you check all events from your schedule, not just your personal. Totally up to you what you want to do here. I've seen people do different things. Me personally, in my account, I leave this the default setting, but you can check mark this if you want to set a number of days that it won't sync if it's older than, or mark any events finished. Now this is for future. It will not go in the past and grab stuff in the past. Again, you have to find the folder. Obviously, it's calendar. You can set the team to everyone private, or a team on a team that's in your account. It's totally up to you how you want to do that. I like to leave it to everyone so everybody can see my schedule, so they know when to bother me and when not to bother me. Again, keep it manual, hit save, hit sync. It'll be much faster than the contacts because there's not as much data to look for. Once that's done, go back to setup, change it to auto, and again, however often Outlook does their sync, it will update your calendar automatically from events that you create either in Outlook or in RealNex. Last thing is email. Hit setup. I check because I want to see that message text, the actual body of the message, so I will check this second one. I will definitely set this one to private because not everybody needs to see my email communication with people I talk to. I check mark link to CC and BCC because if there is somebody else that is in my database that's attached to this email, I want that email to automatically record on their history record as well. Again, manually, hit save, hit sync. This one will be the fastest of all of them. Again, it will not go back any further than 24 hours. So don't look for emails past that point, but it will start to sync from this point forward. Again, once it's done, come in here, change it to auto, hit save, and that's it. You're done. Then you're completely set up. If you have any questions, you can reach out to RealNex at any time. My name is David Monroe. You can email me at dmonroe@realnex.com. I'll be glad to help. Thank you for listening.